Yo, what up, tubers? It's your boy Scotty Z coming at you with another EVT video. Today's video is going to be on the Trident air primer. It's very important to make sure that these things are cleaned out whenever you're wanting to run a vacuum test for your valves. So I already got the side panel pulled off. Got a nice little light in there. And our Trident air primer is right here. That's the line that's going into it. So I'm gonna pull this out of my way. I'm gonna pull this out of my way, and that'll probably be enough to get in there. Just while we're here, here's your water strainer. Pull this cap off. Pull this out. Check this probably weekly. As you can see, there is some debris in there. Yep. You can check it a little bit more often than that. And you can take this over with the water hose and we'll wash it out. Alright, so we got our strainer cleaned out pretty good. We'll go ahead and shove it back in there. Nice and deep like. Cap back on. Alright, and let me get some of this plumbing out of the way. And we'll start pulling this primer off. I'm just gonna leave that there. Should be able to pick this off. Pull this out. That alone may be enough. Just gonna pull this one off, I guess. Looks like we need 5/8. Anyone curious about where I got my drop light from? It is not a Snap-on brand. It is a Costco brand. $20. Out of the way. Try to just fold this out of the way. So we're gonna need a 12-point, 10 millimeter. Take that off. 5/8 wrench to take that airline off. Ow! That was a knuckle buster. There we go. There we go. Right. So that's either a 10 or 7/16. Pretty sure it's a 10. Let's try this end first. Come on, guy. Let me get a little extension. Okay, I guess it is 7/16.
Hey yo, no, this is on the hale pump. It's a little bit harder to get to, having to pull that side panel off. On some of your other pumps, like your Pierce puck pump, it's a way easier to get to. This one is just kind of a pain in the butt. I'm in a really bad angle right here, just trying to stretch my body out to get to the middle of the pump. Okay, and there's two bolts. There's a 7/16 12 points. There's only two bolts. There's one on the left and right side, obviously. Going for the left side here, the second bolt.
Feels like it's on there. Knuckle buster. It's okay. It's okay. Alright, you usually have a little strainer thing in here too. It's like a ping pong ball with holes in it. It looks like some suction, alright? Hear it? Oh. Never mind. For some reason I'm getting air and I'm like, where's that air coming from? Well, there's your strainer. Pull that out. Don't lose this. We'll just leave it on there, okay? No, we'll pull it off. We're gonna have to put it back on the pump anyways. Yeah, this way is lights I'm leaning on. Oh, yeah, right there. That's going to the pressure relief valve. I'll tighten that up. Right here, going to the back of the pressure relief. So, it's not too bad. There's a little bit of junk in there. That's only one part of it, so let me fetch this primer out. Alright, so this is it. This is your Trident air primer. I'm going to pull this fitting off here and then be able to get to those screws and make sure that this thing is nice and clean and hasn't been calcified. There it is. I always like to break these things by hand. I don't know why, because I think one time I was doing transmission filters and I was using the impact. Excuse me. That stuff is soft metal. Well, I had to helical coil that thing. What do you think, this way or the other way? I'm gonna try this way. Doesn't actually look too bad. That's the inside. Not much to it. Everything looks pretty clean. I'm just gonna take some shop air and blow through this screen. I'm gonna stick my finger down in here just so that it doesn't completely blow out. Blow it in the opposite direction. But I'm gonna pick or yeah. Just make sure this thing doesn't come out of the way. Alright. Yeah, this was actually pretty clean. Actually, with this same unit, I've actually seen this thing, the screen in here, completely caked up with calcium. Run down with an impact. I'll stop. Put this back on. Probably should put some. It doesn't really matter that much. But we'll do it. Put some pipe dope on it. This way orientation was. Just like that. Alright, so that's it. I mean, it's pretty much cleaned already. Just verifying that it was clean. Because I don't know if I'm gonna make a video on it. I will eventually, but we're gonna do a vacuum test on it. And yeah. So we'll put this back on the truck. And then we'll try to pull a vacuum. Alright, so we got a new seal for our primer pump. Just gonna kind of clean the surface up a little bit. This will fit into here. Make sure to put your strainer back in. So I ended up making myself a little pilot stud put on there. So I'll put that one on the back side and see if I can start the other one. Alright, should we get enough? You know what I forgot to do is that might not be. Forgot to put like a little notch in here so I can take it out with the screwdriver, but it might be long enough. Alright, let's try this one more time, third time's the charm. We got a little flat blade cut in it. I should probably come out by hand now. Can't really see what I'm doing. Painful, very painful. Air line back on. Alright, there we go. Just gonna pretty much do it for today's video on the Trident air primer. I did hook it up afterwards. I hooked up my vacuum gauges and it was pulling great vacuum. And that's actually gonna be a future video. I'll show you guys how to do a vacuum test. So until later, don't just follow the wolves, lead the pack. Later.